Sniper FOMO head. How y'all living? How's the weekend? Good stuff?
It's good. It's good. I was trying to drive the car through the portal. I was trying to reach the portal.
It is. Yeah, I'm waiting for that thing. It's going to split wide open one time, man. And we're going to be all bum rushing into the portal. Are you ready for that, FOMO?
Okay, first of all, I don't bum rush. That's number one.
What do you mean you don't bum rush?
Well, watch this. Get in line, single file, and don't hurt yourself.
Are you kidding me? What is wrong? Do you know that we're like NFTs, crypto? They call us degens there, FOMO.
It's gonna be like I don't know what you want to call it. It's gonna be like Friday after Thanksgiving. What do they call that? Black Friday?
Black Friday, yes.
It's gonna be like that, and a big screen like a 90-inch Sony is $1.50. Do you understand what I'm saying? It means I might even push my mother out of the way. Do you understand what I'm saying? And she's old. I might, hey Ma.
You might take her stamps. Be like, Ma, give me the stamps, Ma.
Yeah.
Give me the stamps.
And I'll go for you. Just give me your credit card. And I'm sorry, Ma, you didn't get it. Did you get one? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Hey, but really, we got a big show today. We got great stuff going on. We're going to go through a little bit of news. It hasn't been a crazy news weekend or anything like that. Crypto's just motoring along, just waiting for that big pump, that big bull market, right? But there's some news that we're going to go through quickly. But then
I like the shows with big show with little news because you know what that means. That means the Nugget guy's showing up. That means some alpha's getting dropped.
That's right. You're right on, bro. And it is.
Look, you have alpha or Sniper has alpha?
My Sniper might have alpha. He talks to the mob father as well. He's got a bunch of mob fathers and stuff. You know what I mean?
You know who doesn't have on this call right now? You know who has no alpha?
Who? Get out!
I got
alpha. You do because
I got some notes, but
because you're the one that's going to tell them about what they win, John. Come on.
Right.
You do have alpha. Absolutely. 100%.
I was selected I actually came up with the alpha along with a few other people, and it was just a vision. It was a vision we all had together in the, what's this? Wild freeze. All right. Look at this. See these guys right here?
Yes.
This is the triangle.
Yes. There you go.
This is the monster triangle.
Yes.
It's like a portal
of the Monster Global Network.
Planes have been disappearing in the
triangle. That's right. I love it. But that's true. We do. We have a contest going. I know everybody's been out all over Twitter and X collecting amazing stamps from all kinds of people. I think there's like 28 out there. Was crazy, Sniper, is seeing the map and FOMO had the map just blowing up the other day. Wasn't it going crazy? Right?
There was definitely some fireworks happening.
Fireworks going on, bro.
If they've been waiting on the system to be tested, they got tested yesterday. I've never seen so much connectivity in my life. My hair was standing up still on the top of my head when I went to bed.
Hey,
there you go. It's true.
My hair is standing up right now. And
that's really saying something. You know what I mean?
It's standing up right now.
That's right. It's awesome. It is. But then we do. I have a special one. Because I was able to get a stamp too, and I'm going to do a cool little contest, right? And you're going to see once we kind of wrapping up this show. You got to stick around. Got a lot of cool things to show you. But I want to go through the comments. M2 Nomers. Can't wait for tonight's show. Good evening. Yes, good to see you, M2 Nomers. Love it. Happy Monday, crypto family. Yes, it is Monday. Monday is a great day. Usually hate Mondays, but we're in the crypto space. Mondays are great, man. We're crushing it over here. It's good things. Let's go. Let's get the party started. The great transfer. Oh, I like that too, Connie. But I know Apex is the great. Was it migration? But I like the transformation. I love that too, Connie. Great stuff. Sup, wise guys, ready for tonight? Love it, love it. Thank you, Morgan. Good to see you. George, name. Ooh, I think he's trying to say with the lightning. I like that. It's not bad too. Both sides. That's pretty good. Good stuff. Ella, hello, gents. Another transformation. It is. We're transforming and we're transporting all kinds of things. Got to pump it up. Kim, good to see you. Love that avatar you got there. Ariel, we are live. We are Wise Guys live Monday. Cheers, drink up, lightning, mobbing, all kinds of stuff going on. Good evening, Wise Guys. Good to see you, Flora. Everything's going well. Good to see you. Jason, salutations. Love it, brother. Good to see you, man. Lord Paxman, I'm here. We can start. That's right, Lord's Pac-Man. Buenas noches, Mauricio. Buenas noches. Good evening, monsters. Good to see you. And I'm just going to kind of scroll through. Dan, good to see you, brother. Apex, you the man. Good to see you. Alpha, yes, it is. It's coming. Night Owl, Monster Mondays. Just appreciate all the comments, everybody. Great stuff. Thank you. I'm going to, like I said, cruise through. Oh, garlic nuts. Head.
Garlic nuts are on. Yes, that would be some alpha that I'm dropping. Garlic nuts will be there.
George, we'll deliver the loot. We got loot. We will. We do. We got loot, man. I'm gonna bring
that's an idea. Maybe what do you call it? Treasure chest. Maybe a chest of
loot
garlic nuts. Like you open it up and they're golden garlic nuts.
Absolutely. I love it. Hatsack, good to see you. Donna, good to see you. M2 Monday. Here we go. Bobby, yes. Susan, good to see you. Yes, awesome.
Great to see Susan.
Joe, low and the goof. Yeah, the goof boys. It's all right. I know. Hey, it's all good. No worries.
Remember, now we're the goof boys, and right. We were the wide guys.
The wide guys and the goof boys. I love it. Dude, it's all good. We all know. We know what that is. We know what that is. It's all good. Here you go. Looking good, guys. Appreciate it, Joe. Good to see you, brother. And the Crypt and Chaos. Happy Monday, everybody. Good evening, Richard, Crypto Wizard. Michael Moore, happy Monday. Good to see you. And Carlo, good to see you. Love the wise guys. Thank you, everybody. Because we got to go through that because it's a great thing. I love to see the community. Everybody's speaking and chatting in the chat and good stuff. So before without any further ado, I got to get into the news. Right, you guys, let me jump in.
Can I have the news sound? Do we have breaking news sound?
No, the lady. Well, I mean, no breaking news sound. I got here. Let's see. Tanya Worthington, but it's not going to be the right news. We'll just break the news.
Fine, don't bother.
GameFi is the biggest narrative in the.
GameFi. That's right.
Yeah.
Either or. Okay. That's it. So, did you guys know Genesis is seeking approval to sell 1.6 billion in Bitcoin from that Ether trust again? Do you see that the Grayscale? They're like leaking, man. It's like leaking Bitcoin over there in their trust. So this is another Genesis is obviously seeking approval through the courts to see if they can let loose of their 1.6 billion. Right
now, here's the question: is that good or is that bad? Is that good or
it's
bad?
Good. We need all those things to line up, and we need them drained.
Yeah, and that's right. Let it happen. I mean, it needs to. They want to go. Let them go. It's all good.
Yeah,
right?
Just check it, man. Just check.
Well, I mean, it would be, but like I said, Grayscale, this trust, man, all kinds of stuff. They had a bunch.
I don't think they'll ever empty out Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, but we know that when that point happens, they can't buy from that anymore. So what do they have to do next? If they want to buy Bitcoin, they have to start buying it out of the market.
Right.
And that's when you're going to see the God candles start off, because they're not moving it from one wallet to another. They're actually buying it off the market out of the curve. So that's what we want to see.
Right.
Absolutely. 100%. Great point.
And did you read that other thing? There's $165 million in the Grayscale Ethereum Trust.
Which one is here?
No, you just moved it. It was the third paragraph right where your mouse is. Stop right there.
Yeah.
Nearly 1.4 billion of Genesis assets were held, which is since converted to spot exchange. And then right there, it also holds 165 million in Grayscale Ethereum Trust.
Yeah.
And 38 million in the Grayscale Ethereum Classic Trust. So look at that. When we talk about Ethereum coming to market soon.
It is.
That's exciting. Very exciting.
That ETF, it's in the works. It's still, I think, a 50-60%. Think it's gonna pass in May, but we'll see. Who knows? But that's just something to keep an eye out. Again, this is still going on, right? Still, it's close, but I mean, if you start unlocking this kind of stuff, this is a lot more Bitcoin out there in the market doing its thing. I thought this was fun. Did you see this, Sniper or FOMO head? This guy never knew that this kind of stuff was going on, but he has this Craig Wright. He's the one that says he's Satoshi Nakamoto. You ever heard that?
Yeah.
No.
There he is. That's Satoshi Nakamoto.
We have a stamp. We collected a stamp about this.
Oh, okay. You did. I must have missed that stamp there. Okay. So and it said this kid's guy Craig.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So he's 54. Is the mysterious? And did you know? I mean, seriously, 36 billion, right? And that one wallet, that Genesis wallet, right? That initial Satoshi Nakamoto wallet has around $36 billion in it, maybe 40.
If I'm hanging out with him at dinner, I might order something to go. I might get some pie.
Well, it is 36 billion pounds, right? $46 billion. Okay.
$46 billion. Yeah. Listen to me. I'm not paying for dinner ever if I'm hanging out with that guy.
He's the forever bacon wrap shrink. Love it, man.
He
Awesome.
is. He's the
Love it.
BC.
Excellent, excellent. But yes, just thought that was interesting, man. This is an ongoing court case, and he's going to have to provide real evidence because he's trying to take credit for this, right? This is a trial that's going on, so we'll see. I don't know. Kind of crazy. This is another. You just talked about this there, FOMO. Bitcoin ETF will never be your Bitcoin, and it talks a little bit about ETH. The main thing that when people speak about this. It is easier for centralized people, people that want the safety and the security of all this centralization that they're used to. That's the main, I would say, positive, right? But here's what they're saying: they never own the asset. They'll never own it. If you're in the ETF, participants don't benefit from what Bitcoin stands for in the first place, which is to allow anyone to experience financial ownership and sovereignty. That's the real legit reason of why people have self-custody and own it, right? So, that's what this ETF, it's not a good or bad thing. It's going to bring a lot of attention, a lot of advertising, a lot of money into this space. But it's not for me. I don't think it's for you guys either, right? So I want to go down to here because this is what you and I were just talking about this today, Pomo. So this is the big idea, right? People are barely beginning to grasp the full range of use cases the crypto revolution will provide. Just as they barely understood the true potential of the internet in the late 90s. A revolution of this scale is a marathon, not a sprint. Bitcoin ETFs are just a step in the broader journey to crypto-enabled financial freedom. But the big thing is, seriously, we don't just say this just because it's like a buzzword. It truly is a revolutionary type thing. I mean, this is going to change everything, and that's why I titled the show what we want to go over today. It's crazy of what every industry that you've ever known is going to be transformed, right?
Well, think about this again, Ray.
Yeah.
Talking about the Bitcoin ETFs needed to happen for us to get where we all want to go.
Yes.
Because if they weren't going to get their fees, they weren't going to promote something. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So what do you call those? The traders? The traders, the investors, the people you call, the brokers.
Yeah.
You're not going to push anything unless they get paid. So
Correct.
This is good for the normies. This is still good for the normies. When they buy from a BlackRock or they buy from ARK, they're solid companies. Sure, they'll store it. The normie will feel confident. They'll put in their, coins, and they'll store it for them. And they're going to store it. What we discussed, they're going to store most of them on Coinbase. What did we come up with? Remember that sniper you guys mentioned? 75% would be on Coinbase. So that's still a good thing. But even when you talk to normies, they still look at you like you got three heads and, I just created the internet like a week and a half ago. I do not know what's good with this internet. Oh, the phone. Do you remember, Ray, we're at our age. Sniper, you might remember this. Do you remember Mom on the telephone in the kitchen and you had a duck underneath the cord? And then they would sell the industrial long cord where Mom walked around the house was 37 feet long. And she's it's wrapped around, and you have to go in the room with the cord underneath the, when you want to go in the closet and have a
lamps get knocked down. Lamps are all over you.
Come on. And then the cord just gets rattled, and then the cat would bite it, and then you'd hear, come on.
Right.
We're entering a new realm. Lack of vision will cost you.
Yes.
The cruise ship.
Don't be back on the dock. Don't be on the dock.
Don't be on the dock. If you run for us.
Absolutely, 100%.
Idea.
Love it, man. But hey, this is. I had to find it. It kind of goes off just because you and I were talking about this, and I know it's more of a lead into tomorrow's show because I know you wanted to talk about something, just about the whole government in general, right? So. Just listen. I'm gonna mute myself, even the music. I got
loud, man. I need it loud. Keep it loud.
It is. You guys talk amongst yourself because I
Another economic hangover after the pandemic is a sharp increase in the national debt. 30 years from now, it is projected to be $144 trillion, or $1 million per household. How do you assess the national debt?
We mostly try very hard not to comment on fiscal policy and instruct Congress on how to do their job when actually they have oversight over us.
But is the national debt a danger to the economy, in your view?
In the long run, the U.S. is on an unsustainable fiscal path. The U.S. federal government's on an unsustainable fiscal path. And that just means that the debt is growing faster than the economy.
I have the sense this worries you very much.
Over the long run, of course it does. We're borrowing from future generations. It's time for us to get back to putting a priority on fiscal sustainability, and sooner is better than later.
And was that cut short, Ray of Light? That was just a little snippet.
As a snippet, John. As a snippet, absolutely.
You know what? You know when I was listening to that, that's in my brain. $1 million a household. Shut
1 million
up.
1 million.
Just shut up.
And that doesn't even make sense. That doesn't even make sense. There's over 300 million people here, right?
I know it's household.
Yeah.
There's average of 5 people per house.
Population will still grow. Get it? I got it. Right.
But still, here's the thing: at 144 trillion in debt, it will never get that far. Just be clear. I'm not. Can you run the banner across the bottom, Ray?
Yes. Let me get that. Let me get the financial advice. Yes.
Just in case.
Yeah, we don't want.
So we have a thing that they don't teach in school. That if you have a credit card and your credit card, you look at the interest is 18.9%, and you put too much money, your vacation, the car you shouldn't have bought, the boat you shouldn't have bought, the 5 vacations you should have bought, dance classes for the kids, whatever it is. If you're carrying a balance that you can't even afford the interest, that is what we consider bankrupt. And that's called 110% or 120% debt. That is where we are headed. The United States government is getting to a point where we cannot, as a country, pay the interest alone. As soon as that happens, we'll be on a CBDC within 90 days. There's no way no way.
Yeah.
It's just my opinion. Again, it's a little crazy.
Yeah, Sniper? Anything? It is crazy.
What do you think about that, Sniper? Am I correct?
I completely agree with you. We can't hit that number. We would be decimated. It'd just be that's an astronomical number. $1 million per household. Come on.
It is, but that's what inflation is, guys. We were looking at the dollar. You could have said back in the 50s you'd never pay, $22 for a movie ticket, right?
That is true.
You got to understand. I'm just saying this is how it's done to you. You don't know. The boiling frog thing, right? Just keep it warm, right? Yeah. And you just turn up the heat. You will never know. People don't know. That's the point of crypto, everybody. That's Bitcoin. A store of value. It won't do that. You can only have 21 million of it. You can't print it like they do, right? It is the point of what we're doing. We're trying to yell and tell you, right? But I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm just giving you a warning, right?
Right. The phrase that we're going to talk about will give you a little alpha. Can I get a little alpha sound? Can I get any sound? Maybe the music. Da, 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 da. That's
I don't have that, John. I don't know where that is, brother. I don't have that. I don't have the soundboard, buddy.
Phrase. Ready, Sniper? You ready for this? Here's just simple.
I'm ready.
Why crypto? That's all. It's very simple.
Why not? I've got a question. Why not crypto? We know.
Well, you have to explain why crypto before you go why not crypto, because you have to tell them that the island over here is sinking and the water's coming up on our ankles, which has happened on a cruise ship. There was a cruise ship that docked. 3 cruise ships from Bud Light, I know for a fact. They were on a cruise ship. They went to a little private island. All of a sudden, there was a storm out on the coast that nobody knew about in this Mediterranean. All of a sudden, the whole entire island was, the water was rising. It's time to get back on the boat and go to a different island. We need to leave.
Right.
Why not?
That's what I'm thinking. And that's why I say why not crypto? Because the government already has the lifeboat. They have a little lifeboat.
Right.
We know that they seized this Bitcoin and this conspiracy that y'all covered on the show last week or a couple of weeks ago. And I had this thought then. is, because they actually went to court to get it approved to sell this Bitcoin off,
Right.
And I'm like, you've already got it. Why not just hold it? And then why not turn around and use this Bitcoin to knock a huge dent? I'm talking about a massive dent in that debt, and I don't know, man. It's like, no, that's money now.
Now, when you said this key thing, you said they got getting permission to sell it.
Mm-hmm.
How do they know they're not just selling it from the left pocket to the right pocket? They're saying they're selling it. They didn't say they're selling it to somebody else other than them.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? They can sell it because they know it's going somewhere. They think of it. They're going somewhere else, and they're going to keep it. So
they could even take it and put it in Social Security, and Social Security is fixed from that point on. They had this plan back in the 80s or something, that they knew Social Security was going to go bankrupt, and they wanted to invest that money in stocks and bonds and all that stuff so that it would just combine and take care of itself down the road, and the government
turned it down. What you just said, I'm voting for you for governor of Georgia.
There you go. Love it.
Just that alone, paying off the debt with Bitcoin. What a concept.
You could, but that's what they're doing too. They have a store of it too. They've been confiscating it, right? Same thing with Germany. I just told you that their police just got 2 billion of it. If they would have any brains, they would. They'd put it in a cold stored wallet, let it just sit there, right? Don't mess with it because you guys are idiots with money.
Then
right?
Look at El Salvador. Didn't the president just get reelected? Did the president of El Salvador
right
get reelected? He's the Bitcoin guy.
But absolutely, getting into what we were going to talk about, right?
What is that?
5 industries, 1 in 5. Listen, I'm telling you, I'm going to go through this. It's ridiculous, everybody.
1 in 5 mail-in voters
admit vocally, admit, right? Because that's what I'm saying. I get a little fired up and a little,
you're tweaking,
a little pissed off because I'm going to go to the next one, and it's absolutely ridiculous, right? There's merely the people who admit it. These are just merely people admit it, right? That to illegal voting practices. Around 21% admit it, that they filled out a ballot in part or in full on behalf or for someone else. Admitted it, okay? 19% admitted they permitted someone else to vote on their behalf. Another 17% admitted that they signed a ballot on behalf or a family member of a friend without their permission, okay? And listen, this isn't one party or not, because I'm going to go down here and you'll see. You know what's crazy? Republicans more likely to commit voter fraud than anyone. That's what it says.
Wow.
Okay. I don't care about parties. I care about things working properly. And when the country, I don't care what side, when one side thinks that it's all garbage and a lie, that's a problem. There's a problem. And you're starting to see this huge issue with trust against all of these supposed experts. And this is what I want to show you. This is the point of why I hate how the news and all this is ridiculous. You tell me if you can spot the ridiculousness. I just told you that. This is people admitting that they've committed fraud, admitting it. Imagine the people that didn't admit it. Now watch this. Read this. What's that say? Well, somebody, if you want, read it.
Go ahead. You want to read it, Sniper?
Yeah, I got it. 1 in 4 Americans think voter fraud has been a major problem with voting by mail, contrary to evidence.
Oh, wait. Say it's contrary to what?
Evidence.
So they already put the doubt, the seed of doubt in your head. Mm-hmm. Contrary to evidence. I just told you that 1 in 5 admit to fraud. And here's an idiot. Here, look. Pew Research. Ever heard of them?
Well,
it's ridiculous.
It smells like Pew.
This is the problem, right? No, these institutions are a train wreck. No one trusts the government. No one trusts the media. Yeah. No one trusts any kind of what. I've never been polled, right? Pew Research. I don't know. I'm just saying I get all fired up because this is very. It gets me mad. Contrary to evidence. Why are they even saying that? Why are they even saying that?
You know, there was another Pew one. Now you just reminded me about it. It's actually said, what was it? 3 out of 10 flies prefer crap versus flowers. I think I heard 3 out of 10. I haven't even noticed they actually could interview a fly.
Who do they tell that? What fly? Well, you know what kind of crap? You never know.
3 out of 10 preferred landing on a turd than landing on a beautiful rose. I'm just letting you know. Pew, pew, pew,
pew, pew. I love it. Love it. That's beautiful.
Pew.
I'm just telling you that there's a problem, right?
Talk to me.
And this is just a very simple, rudimentary thinking of what a smart contract on a blockchain could do.
Oh yeah, now you're talking about it.
Okay, voters register, right? How easy it to sign up on a wallet, right? Or download an app, maybe something like an Opus AI. Very simple. You verify your ID, right? Are you 18 years old or are you older, right? If you are, move on to the next step. Okay. If not, you go back and you're going to be waiting in a holding pattern until you're 18. All right. Save voter information to the blockchain, log in, authenticate user, log in, issue the ballot, submit the vote, encrypt ballot to the blockchain. This all can work right now, right? And there is no fudging, no messing with the numbers. This all can work, right? And that's what I'm saying with this future, right? There's a great thing happening where it's going to be revolutionary. We talk about the Renaissance. It's going to be a new type of kind of whole society. And that's what's exciting because it is possible. Not saying that this is going to be all happening within the next year or two, right? But it's all starting to be worked on, right? Because again, you can't have a functioning society with a bunch of people who are all splintered. They put all these wedges between us. We all hate each other. And then you no one has trust in the system. That's what's going on, right? So again, hopefully we can all get our heads on straight, start knowing that we're all in this together. We can work as a team. There's not too many huge differences all between us. We can, like I said, work cooperatively instead of wanting to kill each other, right? That's hopefully what's going to happen. So building a secure and transparent blockchain-based e-voting system for nations. And that's what it's talking about here, right? We're going to go through, I'm not going to go through, line by line, but we're going to look at it, right? Voting registration, I just talked about an authentication. It all can be on the blockchain. Privacy and anonymity. If you do this, everybody, whatever. I know there's kids in the US, but what are we at? Like 330, 340 million people in the United States, right? You could get probably 200 million people voting, right? You could. It's absolutely, you could get almost 100% of people vote. Who wouldn't do that if you could just scan something on your phone, right? You do the little picture of your driver's license, right? And there you go. Now you're KYC'd. This is you. This is your voting district. Here's your ballot. Bam. Now you're voting. Who wouldn't do that?
And then here's the thing. You can actually have everybody in the United States vote in 1 hour on their phone, and it's done.
And have the results.
In 1 hour. And if you do it in 1 hour, it prevents fraud because you couldn't even get 1,000 phones and everybody's there just doing whatever. You can actually do it in an hour. Yeah.
Even this, you know how they do those after, the post-election stuff?
Yeah.
It's you can start having real accountability, real demographics, real participation rates, all kinds of amazing things when this all starts getting implemented.
You can start it with that.
Yes.
You can actually have it outside of voting things or have a thing and say, go to this thing, tell us how you voted. Mm-hmm. And you can have people coming out of this precinct because you can actually have it on the monster map and actually analyze per district what's going on.
100%. And just even think about, again, you start getting into really details locally. Local government, like and things that they want to do. I heard Apex the other day talking about potholes in the road, right? This is the kind of stuff that needs to happen. That's what all this amazing decentralization is all about, right? We can start holding them accountable because all of the stupid waste and fraud and abuse that it's ridiculous, right? And for anybody that doesn't think that voting for who wouldn't, right? These are the most powerful people in the world, and when they get elected, they get to have their hands on the purse strings, right? And then they get to vote where they allocate money. Who wouldn't think that everything else is corrupt? Banking, right? Our government, media, all this other stuff is corrupt. But no, this isn't. this can't be. It's not corrupt. But anyways, I digress. Results, right? Contract responsible for counting the votes and generating final result. It ensures the accuracy of vote count and provides a transparent view of the election outcome. And that's all we want, man. We want transparency. We want to make sure everything is accurate. And even like I said, the after action stuff of seeing, what really moved people, what issues, right? What issues? Is it the economy? Is it immigration? Whatever it is, right? What is it? And you'll really see the pulse of the country and what needs to be fixed. These are real issues and they're real problems, right? But secure authentication, very important. And we know that we can. This is all possible now. People are doing that with wallets. They do it with KYC for centralized places. You could do it with the facial recognition. There's a lot of stuff that can be happening and being done right now. This is another thing, and I know it's happening. Double voting prevention, right? You've seen all the ballots and things like that they're going to get mailed in. I wonder if there's maybe some mistakes. I wonder. And
that's what I was thinking is what if there was a tracking, kind of like the OPES map, where you actually check in at, where you vote from is actually recorded on a map.
Right.
So if it uses your biometrics and even if you're out of town working, if you're in California and you actually live in Georgia and you vote in California, that's actually, that data is recorded, but these people that have homes in multiple places, you know there's some double voting going on, and that could be recorded. It's like, whoa, wait a minute, you checked in here, but you also made an attempt to check in here and vote in this step in this state, and then you can't do that.
Yep, 100%. And sometimes maybe people don't even get immutable, right? It allows, right, for there to be transparency after the actual vote, right? And that really keeps people from manipulating or tampering with it, right? If there's a full transparency and you can't change anything, so you would never go back and start trying to mess with votes because everybody can see it, right? That's the importance of these things. That's what I'm saying. It's very it's needed. And
not only this, but also finance. What about government finance? Where's all the money go? I mean, everybody has that question. We pay our taxes. Where does it go? Yeah. Nobody knows anything, It's all going to be on the blockchain, and you're going to be able to track everything where the US dollars are being spent. And it's going to be amazing. It's going to clean up a lot of crap.
Even this, imagine gamifying it, right? You get badges when you go vote. What happens? They put a sticker on your little chest.
A sticker, yeah.
Right. I mean, you can do a lot of cool, fun things with this, and that's what we're talking about. You want people to participate. It's important that people start getting involved again. That's really another thing that's so much what's kind of screwed up our country is people are not involved. They're completely just unplugged, right?
A lot of people don't vote because they feel like their vote doesn't matter. Right. We're told your vote matters. Get out and vote. That's debatable.
That's right. But anyways, that's one of the ones, right? And then you're going to see about the rise of digital identity, right? It's an important thing. I know we've touched on it a couple of times, but the blockchain can offer secure, immutable digital identities, giving individuals control of their personal data and how it's shared, right? Digital privacy concerns, they continue to mount because, with blockchain, it presents a paradigm shift in how we can manage and protect our personal data. But by returning the ownership to us individuals, right? Blockchain, it's kind of a new era of privacy and security, mitigating many of the data breaches and privacy violations that are happening every day today. And I know people, they probably don't even think of this kind of stuff. And I'm just being honest. I know somebody, whatever, they have this. If you would think of all the stuff that you put on Facebook or social media stuff, it's wild, right? I get kind of blown away when I see people and they're like, yeah, I'm on vacation. We were going and bro, somebody knows that you're not home, right? Your whole family is not at the house. It's amazing to me what people put out there, right? So I get it. I know it's fun. You might get a like or this and that, but I'm just trying to tell you that's it's another kind of crazy psychological type thing is people don't even care about their identity really much, right? For how much stuff they put out there. I mean, it's amazing. You got people that put their babies and all kinds of, even before the baby's born, whatever. But you know, your privacy is a big deal, everybody. I mean, these companies make a lot, bundled a lot of identities and these type of people that they can do advertising to. But man, you give up the farm when we can finally have control and understanding of our digital identity and how important that is, right? So digital identity comprises, I can't even speak, of a set of attributes, credentials, and information that uniquely represent an individual or entity in the digital realm. So think of identifiers, right? This is one. Your usernames, email addresses, account numbers, right? That's your identifier, right? Your MetaMask address, identifiers. Attributes. These include personal information, name, date of birth, address, other details that can be used for that. Oh, look at this. They took it away from me. Look at that. Anyways, I can't even go any further in this. But credentials, you know, that's everything, including usernames, passwords, pins, cryptographic keys, and then your biometric data, right? You can start seeing with your facial recognition and all this stuff like this. I don't think they're going to let me sign up. So let me remove this and see if I can go through. And if you guys have anything while I'm signing up, because they took it away.
Talk about the you had brought up emails and stuff like that. GoDaddy had put out an announcement today, and I didn't read real thorough on it, so I may misquote it, but they announced the possibility of linking your ENS, your .eth address, with your websites.
Right.
Like some people were bullish on it, and some people were bent on it because they were like, well, all those ENSs, those 500 ENSs that I've got in my wallet are now worthless because people are going to be able to use their .coms, you know. I don't know that that's necessarily true because you're actually linking the two, you know.
Yeah.
So, I thought it was kind of cool. It's just a little baby step, more of adoption coming, you know.
100%. Absolutely. But this is the main thing, self-sovereign identity, right? SSI. You'll probably start hearing some of this kind of concepts, okay? But it's going to empower you as an owner of your own identity. It's going to be obviously decentralized. You can't have it if it's centralized. It's not the same thing. Interoperability, right? It is going to work across chains, going to work with centralized places. It will work wherever you need to produce any kind of information about yourself, right? And again, the main thing is privacy by design, because you're going to be able to revoke things, right? Once you give somebody your access, you're going to be able to give them a time, like maybe a time decay or whatever, but you're going to be able to kind of do this and control your data. And that's huge, right? You know, issuer trust, verifiable credentials are issued by trusted entities such as universities, governments, and financial institutions. Reliability, but it can be cross-referenced, like I said, when all this stuff, this data is all available, right, on the cloud or wherever it's working, right? This is how some of this stuff is going to work, right? Just real quick, I'm going to kind of blow through this. Use cases, of course, financial services. You know, think of your credit, right? Healthcare. I'm going to touch on this as the last one we're going to talk about because that's a huge one. Government and the things that you're doing with, you know, and need to identify yourself there. Supply chain, absolutely. Online services, we use it every day on all the different platforms that we go on, and on and on and on again, right? So that's another one you need to keep an eye out is your sovereign identity. And again, now this one, this supply chain, you know, I think you guys are going to both be super interested in, because with the phishing and the things that you do, Sniper, and you know the restaurant you own, FOMO, even to the cabinet stuff that you do, Dusty, this is a big deal. The blockchain being used with supply chain transparency. You know, it can track the provenance of goods from the origin to consumer, ensuring authenticity and ethical practices. I've done things on Amazon, and I've been able to create my own products on there, supplements and doing all this stuff. It's pretty amazing the kind of stuff that you can put on labels, and, you know, kind of weird. So been through that process, it's kind of it's not as crazy as you think, is what I'm saying. It's kind of wild. So that's what you're talking about. This supply chain, the pain points, right? This is what's going on now. There's a lack of traceability, right? You don't know if something's organic, right? How do you really know that? Risk involved with multiple stakeholders. You ever did the line thing when you tell somebody something and it goes down through 7 people and it's different on the other end?
Yep,
There you go.
That happens in my house every day. Every day.
Comes out something different. FOMO, lack of responsiveness. You ever get some of that when maybe you're doing a wine or something? I don't know.
You know what I'm
saying? Manual process. No one wants to do paperwork. People hate paperwork. Regulatory compliance and reconciliation burden. Now, this is obviously how blockchain could address these problems. Audit trail, right? It's all transparent, it's all there. Immutable, secure against undesired changes. Near real time. That's amazing. Digitalized means quicker. Digitalized means quicker. Tamper-proof data is easily verifiable. Single shared source of truth.
Well, I'll just mention that when you talk about the supply chain, there's been I'm not going to bring out restaurants' names, but they've been trying to sell a lobster bisque, but it's not lobster bisque. It's Lagostino's or it's something else, a different kind of fish. These type of things. Think about this, Sniper. During a haul of, let's say, crab, they package it, they QR code it, it's run through the computer. They know exactly when it leaves point A, when it gets to point B, the temperature setting. It's really interesting stuff. They actually have a QR code that's temperature sensitive. And when you get the food, if the temperature hasn't blown, failed, you can accept it. It's very interesting concept, but I totally agree with that stuff.
But there's also a big debacle right now, and I'm sure if you watch the news, you've seen it on the news with Subway right now. They're tuna Subway sandwich.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you.
Mystery meat. They tested it, and there's not one bit of tuna in it. So
right,
like, what is
and that's
it?
what I'm talking about. So, and then you're correct. So there's actually.
That's funny. I really didn't know that there, Sniper.
Mm-hmm.
So tuna, but it's not really tuna. Surprised me.
Not a trace of tuna tested in it. It's a mystery meat.
Well, it's like Taco Bell. They're ground beef. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. All good. No worries. I digress.
Thing, that everybody, we've eaten this, Sniper. The ice cream cone with the vanilla ice cream with the chocolate and the peanuts.
Mm-hmm.
They actually call it a different name other than ice cream. They call it a dessert confection because it's not really what it is. If that matters, you know what I'm saying? It's very interesting. So it just gives you a variability. That's not the right word. Verification of what the actual product is. It's interesting.
Well, then everybody strives to be healthy, and this whole organic stuff, anything labeled organic, we're going nuts over it. And it's what you said, right? How do you really know?
Yeah.
Just because it has an organic label on it, is it really organic?
Right. Yeah. These are what's driving it with all this stuff going on. Cost savings. Yes, there's an investment up front, building whatever chain or using whatever chain or however you're going to deploy the technology in your business. But overall, there's going to be huge cost savings. Traceability. That's what we want. Transparency, increased revenues. Any business wants that. Reducing risks, creating new business opportunities, and being customer centric.
And then I'll add one more thing to that. I don't know if you guys knew this. The United States government, because they're run by the lobbyists, they actually by law don't need to tell you where the chicken is processed and grown. And which I was blown away because I didn't even think this was a concept. They're actually taking animals from the United States, shipping them on container ships and processing them in China and then shipping them back. That when that blows your mind, because they don't want to tell you how they're processing it in China, because China doesn't have the standards we have in America. So, but they don't want to tell you that that's where it's being processed. This would enable all the citizens around the world to know that chicken, that beef was processed in China, and I don't want to eat China beef or China chicken. So it's a very interesting concept. So that's my thought on that.
Well, this is the visual, is what it would look like. Tracking the provenance is turning out to be a major use case for blockchain. And this is what it would look like, right? Fisherman. There's a supplier, middleman, factory, retail, supermarket, consumer restaurant. And all of this, right, is all tracked and certified along the way, along the journey, where, even using QR codes, right, as it comes in through the supplier and the trucking company to the factory, right?
I'll even throw this out there. You don't need total everybody to get behind it, but if one or two companies do, they will bankrupt the other companies, because if you're looking for tuna fish or you're looking for anything and it can be verified where it was caught, how it was delivered, when it arrived to you, you're picking that tuna, you're picking that steak, you're picking that chicken. You, the consumer, will decide who wins and who loses by
Right.
this technology. So you don't need the whole industry. You just leave them behind.
Right.
And you just say we're blockchain verified, and you blow it out of the water. Blow it out of the water.
100%. And now the next one, DAOs. I'm not going to spend too much time, because again, most of us, I think anybody in the community, pretty familiar. But if you're not, like I said, new, we are continuing to obviously do some educational type things. But DAOs, huge, right? I think we're all tired of the big monopolies and the big tech companies and all this stuff that's garbage going on, right? Where you don't get a say so, you're not a part of anything. You just get used, and you give them all your data, right? You're going to be able to start being a part of these decentralized autonomous organizations, right? And there's all kinds of things and benefits with that. I already kind of just said what it is, right? But it's all run through smart contracts. You don't need any boss, right? We're all leaders, we're all bosses in this thing, in this system, and you can track, whether it's you're trying to do not a promotion, but a new you're submitting a proposal to the DAO, right? And people get to vote on it. This is mainly talking about governance with tokens, but ours, what we do with the SBU DAO, the social bees, right? Your NFT is the voting rights to this system. So if you have a bee, you get one bee, one vote, and whatever happens with the treasury and all those things, it's pretty amazing how that's built out, right? And again, what you'll see in the future is where you're going to be a part of several different DAOs, right? Maybe the SBU DAO is your main one, but you might be doing things over with the constitutional DAO. I know that that's one of the one we remember and talk about. Nouns DAO, they have a DAO. There's all kinds of them out there. So maybe you like to do and have little pieces in these ones that we're talking about, right? So that's another thing, a use case going into the future is you could be a part of many different DAOs and have a lot of different hats and, really do what you're passionate about. Maybe there's a DAO about charitable things and helping people all over the world, right? Who have no access to fresh water, whatever it is, right? You can get and take part of, those things in a DAO. So I'm kind of just going down because I wanted to see, let's see, examples. The one, and I'm not giving you tax advice. I was just laughing when I read it. And I just wanted to go down there just because it was funny. How you start a DAO. There it goes. Here. I am not giving you tax advice, but I thought it was funny what they said. Tax offices aren't the best at keeping up with the pace of innovation in crypto. This said, given DAOs are not registered entities in a jurisdiction and have no central control, DAOs cannot pay taxes themselves. That's weird, huh? That's wild. That's at least what it's saying now, everybody. I'm just saying I thought it was interesting. Again, you see this thing scrolling, not investment, tax, or legal advice. I'm just reading of what this person's speculation on what all this is. The most similar kind of existing entity in tax legislation is a flow-through entity, a kind of entity that passes any income it makes straight to owners, shareholders, or investors. With flow-through entities, any income passed on is subject to income tax. So there you go.
It almost acts like an S corp.
Right. Yeah.
So I mean, very simply, if anyone doesn't know corporate law, S corp is a corporation that all the profits, any profits or any losses, is passed to the shareholders. Whatever percentage of income shares you own, that's how much you have to pay of the taxes when you make money, or you get to write it off on your personal taxes. It's like an S corp. It's a pass-through.
Yes, I love it. Absolutely, 100%. I'm not really going to do this one because again, we're almost out of time. I got to get to our amazing contest. What's going on with the?
Did you say contest? What?
We have a contest going on because I gotta get to this, right? Because it's pretty amazing. We're gonna have a competition, and
what is that, Ray of Light? What is that right there?
this is an awesome prize, right? That we're going to be doing there, John and Sniper, for anybody that enters in here. Because once you enter, I'm gonna scroll down. Right, it's very simple. This isn't.
Do you have a link for that? Where's that link?
I'm gonna drop the link in here. Hey, and if it doesn't work like where I'm dropping it into the chat, I'm gonna drop it into the description, and I'll comment after this show is over. I'll comment with the link, and this is where you're gonna
get in the game. Get in the game.
This is how you get my stamp. Okay.
Get in the game, ladies and gentlemen.
And when you do this, when you look at this, and you're gonna put your email, name, and first name and last name, when you put it in here and you enter, there is a cool contest behind this, right? First, you'll get the QR code. You can scan it. And listen, hey, I'm testing things, okay? So if you see something that's, hey, this is not right, help me, tell me, right? Because I just set it up yesterday, okay?
Watch this. Everybody, I want you to listen to me. Help me, help you, help me get you a stamp. Can you do that? It's very simple.
That's right. Help me, help you, help me.
Get a stamp. You got to throw the get a stamp in
Get
there.
a stamp. That's right.
Help me, help you, helping me for helping you to get a stamp. Let's go.
Correct. But you're going to win an awesome prize, and I want you to give them an idea what we're talking about there, FOMO. Because anybody that does this, and you'll see when you get back there, all I'm asking you to do is maybe share my QR code.
Share it, Ray. What's the benefit of sharing?
Posting it somewhere else, like people
Facebook. At work.
Facebook, that's right. Your network. You want people to download the app that maybe have not downloaded the app there, FOMO. So share my stuff out. And when you share it out, you're going to get points, right? I got things that are 50 points. I got some things that are 100 points. And whoever has the most points, tell them what they win, FOMO head. Tell them what they win.
There's something called the Monster Global Network.
Yes.
And we're looking for some type of whitelist, if you will, for the best that the world has to offer.
Correct.
The most active, hardworking people in the world.
Yes.
You will be getting a whitelist, and you'll be first on the list to join the Monster Global Network. That is, I just want to say, we don't run it like a DAO. We have people that we talk to in a group. It's like the round table. And Ray of Light sits on one of those chairs of the round table. Dusty is sitting at a round table seat.
Yes.
So you want to join, you want to work hard, you want to be a winner in this.
Well, and it's cool. A lot of people already in the Monster Globe are doing amazing things.
Hey, watch this. I'm just letting you know, I'm going to be doing the competition. So even though I am on the team, don't let me beat you. Don't let me beat you. Let's go. Step it up.
Let me pull it in here while you guys talk about it, right? Tell them a little bit like the thing.
How to play.
Learn, love, lot. It's already in Monster Global Network. It's a beautiful thing. You get to talk to someone.
Absolutely. Like I said, there's things that will be in the Monster Global Network.
Yeah.
There's something we're going to be doing with restaurants around the United States. There's going to be monsters where you will go to a restaurant, you will see at the door where it says we accept Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express, and they're part of the Monster Global Network. When you go in there, you will show them your app and they will honor like a percentage off. There's a lot of things we're building. I promise you, being part of something amazing that we're building behind the scenes, we need great people that want to get to work.
There you go.
I said, find the time, spend some time.
Right.
And we talk about this, besides IRL jobs and everything we do with our families, we're all tied with time. Time is our friend and time is our enemy at the same time. So you're going to have to take some time and figure out where you can make the stamp just all over the place. You're at work.
Right.
You got, people in the lunchroom. You got whatever. You got a QR code. Put it somewhere where you go into a big event. Hey, you want to scan this? I mean, if I was going to a wine event in Scottsdale, Arizona, I would have the QR code, and as you're walking, they'd be like, hey, what's with the QR code? Scan here, scan here, scan here. So it's just an amazing thing.
Yeah,
so
100%.
Yeah.
And like I said, the cool thing is when you get behind here, you'll get the QR code, but then it'll give you options on to make points, right? Of sharing it. I mean, there's even other, like I said, cool points where you put the QR code and make a 30-second video, you get super bonus points, right?
Super bonus.
And then I'm gonna add, I'm gonna go through manually for each one of these videos, and whoever comments in the comment section is just right off the top going to get 100 points every time. And this is open for like 6 days. So if for this week, if you're in there, dropping comments every time, right there you go. And you're going to have a good time and fun. So if you already signed up, and I don't know, like I said, if anybody being able to do it, you can click in here and all you have to do is put your email in, and then it'll pull up. Once you submit it, it'll pull up your name on the leaderboard, right? So you can always just go through here by putting your email and then submit it if you've already signed up and went through this process.
Right? And I'll give you an example. Can I give a little treat from,
sure.
I was going to call you FOMO head. I'm talking in fifth person right now. Did you see that sniper? I was going to say, hey, FOMO head, can I tell you something going on? Holy mackerel. So I do a poker league at the restaurant. There's going to be 35 people playing poker tomorrow.
Yes.
I'm going to be sharing this stamp.
There you go.
I'm going to be sharing this stamp with 35 people, and I'm going to tell them they're going to get extra chips. They're going to get extra chips for a poker tournament that we're having on April 6th at the restaurant, which is free to enter. And if they have, what number is this, Ray? Do you have a number on this? What number stamp? Yeah, do you have a number stamp? Is this one?
Somebody, I'm in the 20s, I think. Okay. 21, I think.
21. So this is stamp 21. I'm going to let them know you collect this stamp 21.
Blackjack.
You're going to get 4,000 extra in chips or something, or 5. And the starting chips are like 15,000.
Right.
So you're going to get like 3 to 4 or 5,000. I want this stamp gone. Let's go. And then share it with your friends, and share it with your friends, and share it with your friends. And if FOMO Head wins the competition, you're going to get 15,000 in chips. So let's go.
Let's go. Right. So that's what we got to do. We have fun with this, right? Not only.
Hey, we got some comments in the section. You just have to look at it. I can't. I'm looking to my right-hand side and I'm laughing.
Yeah,
I'm laughing out loud. You just have to hit it a couple.
I'll go through. Everybody loving it. Appreciate it. Thank you. This is all great.
I'm in on the back side. If you want to share my screen, I was going to show some people how to navigate it a little bit.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, brother.
Because I've been.
Ooh.
Let me go back. So there you go. Right.
Yeah, so you can see the sniper's already working on some of these. See how different one of these have points. Like you can share the QR code on LinkedIn and get LinkedIn and get 20 points. Upload a video testimonial. You was talking about that. That's 100 points. 100 points.
Sniper already has 371 points. He's kicking my butt. What is going on?
Sniper was testing a little bit, but
while we're in the call,
I love it.
You're at 371 already.
Yep. Upload a photo of you using this product. I should screenshot this right now because I'm actually using this product.
You are.
I can upload
Hold
this.
on a second. I'm going to take a picture of you using the product. It's like, like the same. I'm going to enter it too.
But it is. That's what I'm saying. I want to be able to have fun with this. This is going to be kind of open to anybody. I want us all to use this kind of stuff. So this is amazing.
One thing I wanted to share real quick, right? I'll let you finish up on it. Is people are going to ask, like, because it took me a second to find the QR code. I was like, all right, where's the QR code at? And this is actually it up here, right? This is the link. Yep. But how I found it is I actually went down here where it says retweet this tweet. Mm-hmm. What it did is it popped up the QR code.
Yes.
And I just shared it with a couple people in the household. I'm like, hey, I want to test this out. Come. And I sent them that link and had a couple of them scan that code. That's how I got the 350 points here. Wow. They were actually scanning that QR code, which jumped me up the leaderboard right real quick.
Ray of light.
Yeah.
Because I'm part of the Monster Global Network.
Yeah.
I'm going to need this for the restaurant where we can create something amazing. I'm going to need some training. And, that's amazing. Look at that.
I'm gonna do it where they can't scan it. It's cut.
Yeah, go lower a little bit, Ray. Like,
hold on, let me take them all.
We ain't doing that. I was just showing right there where it says retweet this tweet.
Yeah, go lower. Go lower.
We ain't going lower. We ain't cheating. We're not cheating. But that's where it's at. That's where you get the QR code.
Incredible.
Yeah.
You actually go retweet that, and everybody that scans it, I don't know how it works, but everybody that scans it actually gives you the points for it. You climb up the leaderboard, so it's really cool stuff. But,
and thanks. Like I said, I mean, I think it's fun, And yeah, we can all do all kinds of cool
I
stuff
can
with this.
actually say, Ray of Light, since I've known you, this is one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. This has to go top 10.
Oh, you like
I
it? Well,
mean,
there you go. Hey, you know, I just
not like it's awesome. I can see I see it going even bigger than that, Ray. You know, we're talking about tickets for 2 to Vegas for 3 days.
Yeah.
You know, and you're giving away a trip, and you give people things to do, and whoever's on the leaderboard, they get the tickets, and they're doing things. They're sharing stuff. I mean, I'm telling you.
Yep, love it.
Yeah,
Appreciate it,
up
man.
and pump it up. There it is. That's
No, thank you. It is awesomeness going on.
That is alpha right there.
It is alpha because we can do a lot of cool things like this. Like I said,
I'm telling you, this is
these stamps pretty amazing, everybody. I'm just saying, if you can start seeing the fun and how explosive all of this is, it's very cool.
Great gamification. I wanted to use that word, Sniper.
It is
gamification.
But everybody start understanding what this stuff is. It's you know, like we keep talking about, we're all co-founders, we're all part of this. If you get a stamp like that, use it, right? Use it for your, I mean, not just to, I'm not saying about greedy, but use it for your benefit to blow up whatever you're doing, right? It doesn't matter if it's like you're going and you're taking it, making go viral. Guess what happens to the whole network, right? Everybody's downloading the app, everybody's getting these stamps. Use it, right? Use it for this amazing thing that you have, an idea that you have. And that's what we're talking about, everybody. That's why I'm saying, and you hear the excitement and when we're on these spaces, when they're over there mobbing, this is very cool technology, and we're going to be able to do cool stuff individually and together. So yeah, whoever wins, whitelist to the Monster Global Network.
What's the importance of that is if you wanted a system like this, like, man, I could really use this in my restaurant for rewarding points and stuff like this. Like, could you build something like that? Been part of the Monster Global Network. That gets your foot in the door to get stuff like this
and
done.
You are going to eventually have access to the tools.
Yes,
because you need a key to the garage. You know what I'm saying, Sniper? You need the keys to the workshop.
Mm-hmm.
You need keys to people that
we were told not to go in. Don't mess with Daddy's tools. You don't touch Daddy's tools. Well, you get a key to the workshop.
That's it.
And I want to end it on this because the app is amazing. The monsters are amazing. Opus AI is amazing. And I saw Matt, Inspector Matt, he created a video, right? About, and again, it's not step by step, but I want to be able to pause it. I'm going to mute myself, but I want to let it play, explain some of the things. If anybody's new and you haven't downloaded this app and you don't know what it is, but you know, take a look, right? And you know, like I said, start downloading, start sharing it, letting people know. Even after this video's over, if you wanted to take this 2 minutes of it and then cut it and then send it to people, go do that, right? We want you to use this content.
Yeah, he's got 1.7 thousand views
already. Right.
That's awesome, Matt.
That's why you want to post these type of things. This is Inspector Matt, Oregon B. If you're not following him, it's awesome stuff. So let me mute myself, and then I'm gonna unmute. It's gonna take me a bit, but you guys, if you want to talk in the middle of something, please do. But this is where we go. Hey, you know what? Let me mute. I won't even play. It's just music, okay? Yeah. So I'm gonna just play it, and it won't be. It's just the music, okay? And then we'll talk about it, right?
Well, so far, what are we in? 8 seconds, and it's amazing.
Well, the amazing thing is what you when you download this app, okay? You're getting access to everything and anything, education, what's going on in the world, anything and everything, crypto, blockchain, and education, right? You're going to download an app and you're going to know while you're scrolling through, right, of where can I go to maybe learn something about crypto? Where can I go to do an IRL event in New York, right? That's what this is. When you see the follow up, when you're about to go and do mobbing in spaces and hanging out with the guys and doing awesome things where people are all excited by you just showing up, right? Just showing up with the mob, man, it just amplifies and brings the energy to the space, right? It is amazing. So again, when you're looking through this thing, this is your guide to everything and anything crypto. So when it's scrolling through, that's what's going on, right? And yeah, you know, you get points, you get XP, you'll see the map. He's going to go up with the map. You see him scrolling through. This is what's going on in crypto today, right? So there you go. He's got check-ins. You can look at the Empower Unity map. Above here is the DMF, all kinds of amazing things going on with M2 and the monsters. So there you go, Decentralized Monetary Fund. And there's a link in there, right? You can go and look through some of the things that are in the ecosystem with monsters, with Opus AI, all kinds of amazing things, right? Now he's back on that scrolling through and doing that kind of thing. Now he goes to the actual map. Listen, everybody, he's just in the West Coast, North Pacific West Coast. Wait until he zooms out. Every one of these are NFTs. They're people, right? You're looking at real time what this whole apparatus of people that are connected in this network, Opus AI, monsters that are on this map live. It's crazy. So watch when he zooms out. Look at this whole map. It goes bonkers, man. People. You either download the app and you're a part of it, or you get a monster and the app and now you're really a part of it, right? Either way, you're a part of it. But this is the group, and that you're now a part of this NFT Opus AI new layer 1 blockchain. Amazing, man. Amazing. Now he's zooming in. You can literally go and see where you're at, what you're producing, what's going on. And here we go, right? He's zooming in. What is that? Junction City. There you go. So you can click on these things. It brings up his stuff. It shows you the GMs. GMs are in-game currency of this game. So every time that stamp that I just dropped tonight behind that firewall of the game that we're doing there, when you scan that, these GMs are exploding all over this game piece, right? And you can connect them just by being one of the closest 100 monsters around the area, right? Kind of crazy. It's pretty cool. But I would suggest you go look. That was a puzzle piece. I don't want to go back. It's all right. He's showing you his puzzle pieces. He's collected all these puzzle pieces by collecting stamps, right? And those stamps, one of those stamps I just dropped tonight. Yesterday, the stamps went bonkers because everybody, there was like what, 25, 27 stamps all dropped at once, right? If you're part of the mob and seeing what they're doing over there, and they're like 27 people got stamps of their own that they were able to share. So it's amazing. It's cool. And as you start reading and looking at monstermy.city, it's monstermy.city. These are the stamps, right? These stamps, collect them. It's free digital real estate by just being a part of what's going on. You're downloading an app, you're going around and learning. And when you go around and participate, you get these digital collectibles. Amazing stuff, right? This is what really Web3 is all about. You're collecting digital assets of you participating in a Web3 ecosystem. Pretty amazing. And that's it. I mean, he's got quite a few. He's scrolling through. But that's the idea, right? I did want to show that. I'm like I said, Inspector Matt, appreciate you doing it. I think some of us maybe need to do that ourselves. Maybe first time somebody downloading an app and walking people through. We're going to do some more step-by-step stuff so people can, kind of understand, this robust, huge ecosystem that's spinning up and start taking part and being a part of this new amazing layer 1 blockchain, right? People haven't even heard about it, and it's going to make a lot of noise this coming 2024. Big deal, right? This is a big deal, everybody. And we're, like I said, we're trying to give you some knowledge and understanding about what and how to participate, right? You guys got anything?
No, I was just going to add that, that's incredible. He's got 1,700 views on that already, and that just shows that people see stuff, I have pushed out stuff on X multiple times. I've got it pinned to my profile, and you feel like you've done your due diligence to get it out into your network, in your circle, right?
Right.
I did another post this morning, had a QR code on it. I went to Opus AI app. And lo and behold, I went to the space this morning around 10 a.m. and there was 2 people in that space that followed me that I've never seen in the space before. And I know what community they're from. And I'm like, huh, that's interesting. That's weird, because they're actually from a Discord community that I'm associated with. And I know that recently I haven't dropped anything in that Discord community. So they saw that this morning and downloaded that app. Then that's the way they found their way to that space, because I hadn't liked it. I hadn't retweeted the space yet. It told me that they downloaded the app, and in the app they found their way to the space, and was coming to check out what it was. So even when you think, I've done my part, I've done my best, just redoing it again, just producing more content over and over and over again. It may be the one that reaches that one person. They're like, oh, this is cool. I hadn't seen this, because all our feeds are bogged down with so much stuff. Stuff goes past us by all the time that we don't associate ourselves with. And that one time they notice it, they're like, huh, I'm going to check this out. So right. Big props to Matt. He's been doing some killer videos and stuff. So,
oh yeah, right on.
We should all be doing it.
It is. That's why I wanted to encourage people to do that. Right, 30 seconds, a minute, and you get 100 points. And yeah, like I said, I did see here. I don't know if you're able to do it with the phone. I'm not sure. I don't. I would have to see, Connie. I'm not. Completely. That's why I said it's all a test for me as well. Let me know. And kind of get it going. Sign up and pump it up. Absolutely, 100%.
Have you dropped the link? Did you drop the link?
Yeah, I put it in the chat. People signed up already. I'm pretty sure, right? Let's hit the like. Yes, please smash the like button and share this video. Comment afterwards. That's very important, because again, I'm going to go by and manually count and get the 100 points per person. And I'll add it to the end score, and we'll see who is the big winner and our first entry into Monster Global Network. That's a big deal. We will be able to do the yes. I'm kind of thirsty. Let's drink up. Oh, great idea. Wait, oh, thank you, Z Breezy. Appreciate it. This is what I was reading too. I'm kind of thirsty. Let's drink up, Marisha. Love the monster map. It is so cool, Carlo. It is 100%. I missed the QR. You didn't miss it. It's the link, Apex. I dropped the link. Let me drop it again, and you can sign up. And let me see. I can't. Well, I can't show it you. Let me copy it. And also to Apex, I'm going to put it in the description and in the comments. Okay. But let me see. Let me pull it up one more time, and I will copy it and paste it here. So right here, I am posting it here, and there you go. That is the link. What do you think? Right? And when you click, I'm not sure, like I've said, if you can just copy and paste it on, like I said, I don't know how it works on chat, but either or, I will put it in the description after this video is done recording and the live is over. And I will also put it in the description, right? So Apex, please check spaces. 100%. There you go. Amber, good to see you. And there you go. QR code. It's in that link right there, Tom's. You sign up and you're in. But I wanted to add some more value, right? So the stamp is amazing, but I want us to all kind of get apart and start doing this competition and pass the stamp. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Entered the competition, Ray. Thanks for pass the stamp number 12. Absolutely. You're welcome. Thanks for claiming it. Right on. All right. I think we're good. Space has ended over there. I don't know what happened.
Bro, I'm already ranked number 2. Somebody's already passed me.
Somebody already, is it FOMO?
No, I've been paying attention to the class.
All right. Right on.
It's who? It is who. The one that goes who.
Oh, who. Oh, love it. Right on. There you go. Right on, Tom's. Got the stamp. Right on. Good.
Crazy.
Love it. But yeah, everybody have fun with it, right? Do some fun things. And again, this is how we can all work together. We get more stamps like this. I would be happy. People using this as well. So maybe I'll get the super awesome kind of part of the tool. I only got the little, chill one right now. It can ramp up from there, right?
Ramp it, Ray. Ramp it, Ray.
Thank you. Good to see you. Yeehaw, love it. And yeah, thank you, Robert. Appreciate it. Good to see you, Bob.
Ramp it, Ray.
Ramp it. Right on. So, not sure. Space has ended over there. They're probably spinning it up again because I know we're going mobbing. Mobbing is a blast. If you haven't done it, you need to get over there on Spaces. Go around and mob these other spaces, listening to what's going on. It's amazing because again, the mob is growing exponentially. A lot of people, you know, kind of coming together from a lot of different communities. That's why I like that lightning bolt and what it all represents. And, you know, kind of cool. We're the wise guys. And now there's the mob. I love it. Right? Mobbing. Monster Hall. There you go. Like a U-Haul. I love it. So let me get the you know, soundtrack and the intro or the outro out and ready. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, everybody watching. Appreciate you, Sniper.
Later,
thank you, Yep, thank you, Sniper. And I don't know if we'll see if you were going to kind of do what you wanted to do tomorrow, John. We'll see.
Around, brother.
All right.
Let's rock and roll.
Yeah. Right
Ooh. Hey,
everybody.
Don't go commercial yet. Don't leave us yet, Ray.
No, you want a commercial?
I need to pump it up. Just please don't give the other thing. We need to pump it up.
You want me to end it? We'll pump it up or just play it?
No, you can end it after Pump It Up. You can show another thing after Pump It Up, but I have to listen to Pump It Up. It gets my juices flowing, right?
You do. You got to pump. Here it is. Pump it up.
Appreciate
right? Because it's happening or it's happened. Or
it's happened.
It's happened. Yeah.
No, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up.
I love it. Thank
I
you.
do love it. It is. Well, and we'll wrap it up. We won't play the normal outro. We'll do get the loot.
Yeah,
Get the loot.
Red XP says "Pump It Up" has been playing in his head all day. So
Let me see it.
pump it up, man.
There it is. There it is. Pump it up. I love it, Red XP. It's
Great one.
that's what we want to happen. Yeah.
Pump it
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, and then there she likes that. I'm sure. It's funny. It's good stuff. Check out the link, Ray, and the Wise Guys.
You
Yes,
get a stamp. You get a stamp. You're number 2 place.
that's it.
Sniper. Come on.
And most of all, get your friends, get people, and get this app.
Good time.
Right? Here we go.
Great app.
Everybody. Have a good one. Let's go. Get the loot. Get the loot.